What's good, YouTube? Hi, I'm Senpai, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, leave a comment letting me know how you found this video. And if you're a returning customer, glad to have you back. Today, I'm gonna be making a video on seven crucial mistakes that I made on my college journey that I'm not gonna say hindered me, but probably could have helped me be in a better position after I graduated and whatnot. If you've been liking the content on this channel, please be sure to click the subscribe button at the bottom of your screen right here. And click the notification bell at the top that lets you know whenever I upload a video. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. First, let me give you guys a little background about me. I graduated from Prairie View A&M University. Came in 2014, graduated 2018. So I'm class of 2014, but graduating class 2018. It took me 4 years and 1 semester to graduate because at the beginning, I was an engineering major and I realized that shit was not what I thought it was gonna be, and I changed my major that very next semester. Mistake number 1. The first big mistake that I made coming into college was not really realizing why I wanted to go to college in the first place. Before even going to college, you need to realize and really understand why it is that you feel like college is gonna get you to where you wanna be in life. 2 biggest things that you need to do before you even step foot on campus is research what kind of majors that they offer that you're interested in, and what kind of careers can you get into after obtaining that college degree in that major. If the highest earning career in a certain major is only like $60,000, do you really need the degree in order to get in that field? Or is there some way that you can get an entry-level job, work your way up? In those 4 years it would have took you anyway to get the degree, stay at the job, work your way up, and try to do it that way. But it all depends. Of course, if you're STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, which my degree is science, in most cases, you're gonna need to go to college for those types of things. But just realize that it's gonna be a lot of hard work, and make sure that you actually want to do the thing that you're majoring in. Don't just be a business major and you have no type of plans of creating a business. An art major who doesn't even do art. Music major who doesn't know how to play an instrument. Make sure that whatever you're majoring in is gonna be productive for your life, right? Number 2. This is hands down my biggest regret, not doing study abroad. So my senior year, I had an opportunity to go to Mexico for 3 weeks to do it was like a community outreach project where we would learn about their environment and the problems that they were having and try to come up with a solution for it. I didn't care about none of that shit. I just wanted to go to Mexico. And they was gonna pay for it. I got approved for the scholarship. It was $2,300. I just had to pay for my flight, which would have been cake. But right at the same time I got approved, I got accepted to do this internship that I had applied for. And after doing some pros and cons, I made the decision that the internship is probably gonna be more beneficial to my career advancement in the future than the 3-week internship. Than the 3-week study abroad opportunity that I really didn't care about. I just wanted to go to Mexico. But that is one thing that I recommend all students try to do at least once in your college career. Take advantage of the study abroad opportunities. They will literally pay for you if you have the correct GPA and all the other prerequisites. And yeah, take advantage of study abroad. Go see the world, especially on the school's dime. That would be wise. The number 3 mistake that I made was not taking advantage of every scholarship that I could. When you get to college, you need to be applying to every single scholarship. It's free money. The worst they can tell you is no. As long as you got all the prereqs, and if they have like a final, you gotta write a letter or like why you deserve this scholarship, go ahead and do it. You should definitely be applying for every scholarship and grant that you come across. And in most cases, your dean or your professors in your certain major are gonna recommend scholarships for you. That's one thing that the agriculture department did really well, is they always sent us scholarships and grants to apply for that a lot of students were getting. So if you're able to and you meet the requirements, apply for those scholarships and grants. It's free money. It's only gonna help you. It's not gonna hurt you. Number 4, biggest mistake that I made is buying books versus renting them. Now, some of these professors be scamming. How you write the book and you charging $75 for it, but it's only available for 1 semester. In those kind of cases, you gotta do what you gotta do. Go ahead and spend that bread. But if you can help it, only rent your books. Don't outright buy your book, because when it comes time to resell it or you don't need it anymore, you're gonna make less money than you spent buying it anyway. So it's always wiser to just rent. Schools use many services, and I'm gonna list them below, the services that were provided to us to rent books, or you can just go to your campus bookstore. Most likely they'll have the correct books for you to rent, and your professors will send you the correct information about these books. If you can avoid buying a book, just do it. Save that money. You're gonna need every dollar. The 5th mistake that I made in college was getting to know my professors a little bit late. Like I said, I switched my majors after that first semester, and I didn't really start getting close to my professors until like the beginning of my junior year. But by the time I did that, most of the students who were there like since that first semester, they were already in the professor's pockets. You know, they had already built repertoire with them. They had already joined the clubs, the organizations, going to the office hours, or even just casually chilling with the professors in the lounge or whatever. You know, they had already built that relationship. And that's one thing that I wish I would have done, was built that relationship as soon as I switched my majors. My professors were so dope. They were so cool. They were always willing to help. Their doors were never locked, and you could always come and talk to them. So if you have professors like that, take advantage of it. They're only there to help you, right? It's not like they're gonna turn you around, unless you're just being an asshole in the class or whatever. Then they have the right to do that. But if you're doing your due diligence and you're on your shit, take advantage of your professors. They're there to help you. They're not gonna let you fail unless you want to fail. Number 6, biggest mistake that hindered me was not completing my work early. It might seem like a small thing, but think about it. You've got parties, you've got on-campus functions, you've got girls, you've got friends, you've got all these things going on. And if you procrastinate, that is going to kill your college progress, right? And I didn't grasp that until my senior year. The first 3 years, I would wait 2 days before a 10-page paper was due and try to hurry up and speed rush it, and it would come out trash and I would get a C, and that only hurts your GPA, right? It doesn't help you. But what I realized was that completing the work early gave me a chance to submit it to the professor, get it revised, give me all my red marks, what can I do better, and I would still have a 2 or 3 day cushion before the actual due date to go ahead and turn it in. That means I have 2 to 3 extra days to go ahead and party. Go ahead and kind of slack off that first day, because I'm already 2 steps ahead of everyone else. So take advantage of doing your work early, right? Everything that I'm listing literally cannot hurt you. If you have a party on Thursday and your assignment is due Friday, go ahead and finish the assignment on Tuesday. That's gonna give you Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning to have your work looked at by the professor, marked by the professor, and allows you to revise it all before it's time to go party. So that way, Thursday night, after you've revised your paper, now you can go to that party and still wake up late because you got hammered, and still turn in your work on time and go ahead and secure that A, because your professor knows you turned this in early, so there's no reason why it shouldn't be revised. And that's only going to benefit your relationship with the professor as well. Them knowing that you take initiative to get your stuff done on time and early, because when you're on time, you're late. I know you've heard that before. And finally, the number 7 mistake that I made was not making real connections, real deep connections with the people in my major, with my fellow peers. The people in your immediate major, those are your peers. Those are the people you want to be hanging out with. making friends with, going to functions with, studying with. The people outside of your major, that's cool and all, but you have to think long term. If you're an engineering major, you wouldn't exactly want to be networking with an English major or something like that, because in the long run, they can't help you. By the time you get to your senior year and you guys are in your courses, in your major, and you've done with all the basic courses that everybody has to, you're done with all the basic courses that everybody has to do, you really gotta get close to those people in your major, because you never know. Those are the people you could be very well working with or heading to graduate school with, or 10 years down the line, you know that this person has a vet clinic and this person is a vet tech. So you could be like, hey, I'm a licensed vet tech now. I noticed you got a vet clinic. Boom, you could have a job right there just because you guys went to the same school together, or because you guys were in the same major. I don't want to say use your peers, but use your peers. Use each other to propel you guys' careers. That's what it's there for. It's not made for you to be making friends with all kind of different majors. No, those few hundred people in your major, those are the people that can help you advance your career. I'm not saying people in other majors can't help you, but logically speaking, you want to become close to the people that you're seeing every single day. My agricultural program, there was less than 150 of us. So we saw each other every day. For the last 2 years, you definitely had at least 2 classes with every single person in that major, at least. And that was one of my biggest mistakes, is not getting those real deep connections and being like real friends with those people in my major. But if you're watching this video, hey, fuck with me. Y'all got me on the YouTube, y'all got me on the social media. And I'm still friends with a few people. But we've all separated and we're living our own lives in different cities and stuff like that. But at any point in time, like I said, use those peers. You never know when they might be able to come around and help you, or you can help them. And that's gonna wrap up today's video. Those are my 7 biggest mistakes that I made in college. And I hope that you learned something from this video and learn from my experiences, so that you don't make the same mistakes that I did, and you can graduate on time with a lot of money in your pocket and no student loan debt. That's the goal of this whole shit. Thank you for watching this video. I'm out. HiImSenpai, if you ain't already knew that.
Way to go, Chuck. That's awesome.
Sipping on this cheap wine, my life fine, though I got a couple bills I need to get off my credit line. I'll pay 'em off in due time.